Alright guys, so the text portion of my review is really where the information is, and then I'm going to have a picture with it lit up both in a dark and not as dark environment. The only light coming in the room is the monitor in the darker of the two picks. But I want to do a video real quick because I'm a little confused by the product listing, and the other two reviews didn't mention it, which I went looking to see what they had to say about it because I would think it'd be a pretty major deal. This has the 7.1 surround sound effect, and it does sound really cool. You know, you can hear like choppers, airplanes, or whatever kind of circling around you and different things. So that's really cool. The sound effect, that's really great. I like that a lot. The USB interface is great. Makes it super easy to plug it in. It lights up. It just detected, very quickly, installed, and then you just configure it. Change from whatever device you have to this as a default if you want, whatever you want to do on that. So that's easy. The braided cable is really nice. Everything there, the padding and everything is very comfortable. The microphone sort of has a ratchety action, so it kind of, tick, 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 tick type deal. And it's very sensitive. It picks up really well. Very pleased with that. The lighting is fairly subtle. It's not overly bright. The padding is all very good. The adjustability is good. Very comfortable overall. But one of the guys in one of his reviews, he mentions an analog. There's no analog control on the left-hand side. There's nothing. And the product listing in multiple occasions talks about physical vibration. There's no physical vibration whatsoever either. It sounds good. Everything's great about the headset, but it doesn't do what they're saying that it does on the physical vibration aspect. You do have the mute button, as I mentioned in the text. When you touch that, it mutes the sound, and what it does is it brings the sound down extremely rapidly. So instead of just cutting it and a hard cut, it's a very quick drop. And the volume buttons work really, really well. Microphone mute button. When you hit this, these little lights here will illuminate red to indicate that the microphone is muted. I am throwing a little clip at the end so you can hear what this sounds like as far as recording. I don't play online games, so I can't test this, but if it sounds anything like the surround sound that I have tested with it and the microphone sensitivity with the sound recording, then I don't see anybody being unhappy with this. Really, really impressive sound quality. The microphone's very clear. I've had a lot of minor feedback in the background with other headsets. This doesn't have that. So the only thing I would change about it is I'd like it to be blue instead of red because I prefer the color blue. But other than that, it's really comfortable and seemingly durable. Obviously it's going to take a much longer time, but I'm very good about taking care of things. I have headsets that are over 10 years old that still work great and sound as good as the day they were new. And they're digital audio through USB, and they're really nice. So by any means, over the ear instead of on the ear, very comfortable. I wanted to show you though the headset from every angle I could show you, so you can see there's no physical buttons anywhere. The only thing you have is your inline controls. They work really well, but I don't know what the other guy was talking about. I left a comment. I'm hoping to get an answer back. I don't know, maybe he picked up a few headsets. I didn't go and look at his profile to see. Maybe he's confused, or I don't know. I'm not sure what the situation is there. So I'm hoping for a response back. Maybe the seller will correct the listing. Perhaps they just listed it incorrectly, or this is supposed to have a feature that it doesn't, and in which case that will be why I would give this 4 out of 5 instead of 5 stars, because I expected vibration from it. It doesn't have that. So anyway, I just wanted to give you that really quick. I'll say there's a couple pictures so you can see what it looks like illuminated. Since I can't really translate the sound quality to you any better than to include the microphone clip, I chose to do this real quick video so you can see all the different angles and explain a little bit and ask you to please read the text portion, because that goes through basically what I talked about, but maybe a little bit more. Other than that, very happy with this, and I guess we'll just see what it turns out long term. I don't really use a headset a lot because I have really nice sounding speakers, and I don't have anyone to make me not play them as loud as I want to play them. My neighbors are not very close, so I enjoy rattling the floor, the walls, the chair, and everything around. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so I hope this is helpful, and I hope that the listing gets corrected, or the headphone, or whatever the situation is, gets rectified. Other than that, I really, really appreciate you watching, and I hope that I've helped you in some way. Okay, bye. Alright, so I have the microphone placed like you normally would, sort of in front of your mouth, or level, parallel with your mouth. And we're just testing the microphone sensitivity. I'm talking in a fairly quiet voice. I'd say not a whisper by any means, but I'm not emphasizing or stressing my voice in any way. Talking at a very basic conversational volume level in a quiet environment, sitting across the table from someone, for example, in a quiet environment. So I just want to kind of see how this picks up, how it does, and we're going to throw this recording in to give you an idea of what the end result is with this microphone as far as its ability to pick up. Okay, so that is it. The Sadie's SA902 7.1 USB surround stereo PC gaming headset. Thank you.